In this video, we're going to go over part 2 on how to play Lean On Me by Bill Withers. So part 1, I've gone over the theory behind how the song is actually written. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually play each individual chords. So there's a lot of series of chords that are going on. If you did part 1, you should be able to follow along pretty easily. So I'm going to show you how to do separate hands, and I'm going to show you how to do both hands. All right? So chord number 1, as I mentioned in the previous video, you're going to go, when he says, lean on me, this is for the right hand. That's going to be the thumb on C, the third finger on E, and the fifth finger on G. If you haven't done part 1, please watch part 1. I'll put the link in the description box for you to go through part 1 and then come back. And also, if you're a complete beginner, I go over the basics on how to name the keys in part 1. So if you're a complete beginner, once again, I highly recommend you go through part 1 first and then come back to this video. So you play chord number 1 2 times. So C, E, G, and then C, E, G again. The next set of chords is going to be chord number 2, 3, and 4. What that looks like is you can just slide your fingers over one key. So that will land your thumb on D, the third finger on F, and the pinky on A. So when you're, that's when the chord number 2 comes in. He says when you're. For the word not, you can go to chord number 3. You're going to slide your fingers over again. That will bring your third finger to E, your thumb to E, your third finger to G, and your fifth finger to B. So when you're not. For the word strong, you're going to go to chord number 4, and that's going to be, you're going to slide your fingers over again to the right. Your thumb's going to land on F. Your third finger is going to play A, and your pinky is going to play C. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, E, G, C, E, G again, B, D, F, E, G, B, F, A, C. Then going back down, you're going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. So chord number 4 first, which is the F chord. So same, F, A, C. So you're really just playing the same chords backwards, right? So then you're going to go to E, E, G, and B, thumb, middle finger, pinky. Chord number 2 is going to be D with the thumb, F with the third finger, and A with the pinky. And then back to the chord number 1, which is C, E, and G, with the thumb, middle finger, and pinky. So playing all of that together is going to sound like this so far. And then 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. I'll be your friend. Right? And then for the part I'll help you, it just goes chord 1, 2, and 3. So you're basically just working up and down the same 4 chords, right? So C first, the C chord first, which is thumb on C, third finger on E, and then fifth finger on G. The next chord is the 2 chord, which is the D chord, one finger on D, third finger for F, and then fifth finger for A. And then for the word you, you're going to go to chord number 3, which is the E chord, thumb on E, third finger for G, pinky on B. And then when it says carry on, you're just going to do the same chord again, chord number 3, E, G, B. And then you're going to step back down to chord number 2, which is going to be the D chord, D, F, and A. Thumb, third finger, pinky. So 1, 2, 3. 3, 2. So that whole part is going to sound like this. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. the good news for the next part is that it's pretty much almost the same except for the last two chords. So you're going to just run that same exact chord progression up until the last two chords. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. And instead of doing 3, 2, you're going to go 2, 1. So you go to chord number 2, which is the D chord, D, F, and A, thumb, middle finger, pinky. And then you're going to end that chord progression on chord number 1, which is the C, E, and G chord, thumb, middle finger, pinky. So, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. I know the music professionals out there are going to be like, that's not the right chord. Again, this is just for the beginners to get them in the door. Speaking of beginners, before I continue, I do want to bring to your attention that I do have a free Piano in 3 Steps video. The link is in the description box. If you want to begin your journey for learning piano, just go ahead and click that link and sign up. It's a free video that goes over the 3 first steps you need to make in order to learn the piano and get your foot in the door. So before you leave this video, make sure that you sign up for that particular link. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for that part. Now, for the left hand is pretty much easy. The left hand is just going to play the root of each chord. So if we're playing chord number 1 with the root being C, the left hand is just going to play C and we'll play an octave lower. So if our right hand is here where middle C is, the left hand is going to just play C, right? We'll just use our pinky because again, the left hand is the reverse of the right hand. So the thumb's going to be at the top as opposed to the bottom. The pinky will be at the bottom, the thumb will be at the top. So if we're at chord number 1, we'll play note number 1, which is C. And since we'll play chord number 1 again, we'll play the root again, which is C. As we go to chord number 2, and I'll play this together. If the chord is going to D, right, we're just going to play D with the left hand using our fourth finger. As we go to chord number 3, we're going to use our third finger to play E, which is, chord number 3 is the E chord, so the left hand is going to play E. So all we're doing is we're just playing the bass, which happens to be the root, right? As we move to chord number 4, we're going to use our 2 fingers. So we use our middle finger to play E. We use our 2 fingers to play F. So C, C, D, E, F. And then as we're going down, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to reverse the left hand as well. So 2 finger will start with F. Third finger goes down to E. Ring finger goes down to D. And then the pinky goes down to C. So 4, 3, 2, 1. So that whole part is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. And then for I'll help you, because it's chords 1, 2, and 3, you're going to just play C with the pinky, fourth finger for D, third finger for E. I hope you guys are seeing the congruency between the chord progressions with the right hand's playing and also with the left hand's playing. They're kind of all moving in the same fashion, right? So C, D, E. And then when he goes carry on, since we're playing chords 3 and chords 2, we're going to play the root of each of those notes. E with the middle finger and D with the fourth finger, right? So, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. And just like the right hand chords, the chord progression or the bass pattern is going to be pretty much the same except for the last two notes. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, it won't be long. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, somebody to, and then 4, lean on. You're gonna just use your fourth finger for D for chord number 2, and then chord number 1 with fifth finger on C. So the whole thing, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 4, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. And if you have to, feel free to break this video up. If you want to just take some time to practice the right hand first, come back to the video, play the left hand, and then come back once more and play both hands together. So what's going to happen is essentially the left and right hand are going to move in lockstep together. When the right hand comes in, the left is going to come in at the same time. So for chord number 1, you're going to bring left hand C, right hand C chord. You're going to play them again. For chord 2, the right hand moves to the D chord, D, F, A, left hand D at the same time. Chord number 3, right hand's going to play E, G, and B, left hand's going to play E. So I'm going to kind of speed through this again, assuming that you've already practiced this. For chord 4, you're going to play F, A, and C for the right hand. 2 finger for the left hand goes to F. You'll play it again. You're going to reverse back to chord number 3, which is left hand, third finger for E, right hand E, G, and B. Fourth finger for left hand plays D, right hand plays D, F, and A. And then fifth finger for C for the left hand, 1, 3, 5, C, E, G for the right hand. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then for 1, 2, 3, left hand goes to C, right hand C, E, G. For chord 1, chord 2, left hand fourth finger for D, right hand D, F, and A. For third chord, third finger for E, right hand E, G, and B. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 and 2, which you'll just play the same chord, same bass again. And then you'll step down, left hand fourth finger on D, right hand D, F, and A. So that whole part, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. And as always, the chord progression for the next part, 4, it won't be long. Same exact thing except for the last 2 chords, which I'll show you. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It won't be long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Till I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3. Somebody to 2, 1. So you're gonna go fourth finger for D, right hand D, F, and A. Lean, and then for the word on, you're going to just land on that one chord. Pinky for left hand C, right hand C, E, and G. On. So the whole thing. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. 4, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If you want to get fancy for that last chord, if you want, you can play D, F, and A with the right hand and play a G at the bottom, kind of give it like a jazzier, richer sound. So, somebody to lean, and then just land on C. On. So, that's for, you know, if you want to make it sound a little bit cooler for that part. Lean on. Now, again, for the surprise video, I'm going to provide you another series where you play John Legend's All of Me. That's broken up into 2 parts. I will provide part 1 at the right-hand corner, the top right corner of this video. So if you like this content, please subscribe, like, comment. If you have any questions, if you want me to clarify anything, break something down a bit further, I'd be more than happy to do that. Make sure you turn on the notification bar too, because I do post videos once or twice a week, nothing too heavy, so you won't have to worry about me blowing up your phone. So again, if you want to stay updated with future tutorials, make sure that you stay tuned and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.